Afternoon and welcome to the Map Group UK Stadium for this afternoon's NPL fixture between Stockton Town and Leek Town.
Oh, damn.
Quickly run through the lineups again this afternoon, starting with our visitors Leek Town. In goal number 1, captain Dino Visser. 2, Liam Buckley. 3, Josh Bickerton. 4, Ben Hockenhull. 5, Liam Edwards. 6, Ollie Hayward. 7, Adam Porter. 8, Will Reeves. 9, Alex Panther. 10, Jack Griffiths. 11, Hayden Campbell. Subs 12, Will Jenkinson. 14, Alex Hurst. 15, Alex Shenton. 16, Lucas Weir. And 17, Zach Emerson.
Yeah.
And Stockton's team today: number 1, Nathan Harker. Number 2, Aaron Brown. Number 3, Josh Baggs. 4, Lewis King. 5, captain Adam Nicholson. 6, Tom Coulthart. 7, Josh Scott. 8, Cam Painter. 9, Frank Nubler. 10, Jake Pettigene. And 11, Leighton Watts, with Michael Sweet, number 12. 14, Stephen Thompson. 15, Tom Birtle. 16, Owen Gallagher. And 17, Paul Rooney. Get behind your anchors today. Come on.
So that was Jordan having a hard time reading through the team sheet. I've got that many things on my desk. So I sort of tape it to my desk and then he's trying to read it. So you can, we'll go through that lineup again for the benefit of you radio listeners. Once we're underway, so the referee's about to get us underway. The referee today is Kieran Downey, assisted by Stephen Clifford. And I will get my little timer going. We've got Billy Reeves to kick us off. Number 8 for Leek, who are sporting a navy blue top with white shorts and white socks, while Stockton are in the traditional yellow and blue shorts and blue socks. So the Leek Town team for today is number 1, Dino Visser. 2 is Liam Buckley. 3, Josh Bickerton. 4 is Ben Hockenhull. 5 is Liam Edwards. 6, Ollie Hayward. 7 is Adam Porter. 8 is Billy Reeves. 9 is Alex Panther, 10 is Jack Griffiths, and 11 is Hayden Campbell. The starting lineup for Stockton today: in goal number 1, Nathan Harker. 2, Aaron Brown. 3, Josh Baggs. 4, Lewis King. 5, Adam Nicholson. 6, Tom Coulthard. 7, Josh Scott. 8, Cam Painter. 9, Frank Nubler. 10, Jake Pettigene. And 11, Leighton Watts. So Frank Nubler just chasing the ball there, and it's away by the number 6, Ollie Hayward, up the field, headed forward by Lewis King. Brought down by Josh Scott, who's playing on the right wing today. He is Aaron Brown, just inside the Leek Town half of the field. He gets the ball charged down, and it's going to be a throw-in for Stockton, just beyond the halfway line. Brought back down and away and put back by Coulthard, and now chested down by Nubler. Nubler holding it up in the number 9 shirt today. His first start for Stockton. He made an impressive cameo in the game against Ashton Tuesday night, which Stockton fell on the wrong side of by a goal to nil, but it was a reasonable performance by the Anchors, just lacking the end product to get them over the line, which is what they've lacked in the first 2 games. There's been plenty of chances created, and Leighton Watts has a free kick here on the right, and he puts it in. It dips just before the box. It comes back to Leighton Watts. Now it's back with Aaron Brown, who will loft it back forward. Headed away by the Leek defence. Up there was Aaron Brown really well. Punted back into the Stockton half of the field, and Nathan Harker, sporting a fluorescent green goalkeeper kit, will take the ball. Oh, Jordan Clark taking some photos next to me. No cameraman is in. You can just see the Leek cameraman there. Played back by Griffiths. Griffiths will get this back on the right hand side in the Stockton half of the field. He's going to go at Adam Nicholson, and he's went down very easily there. Nothing doing from the referee. Nicholson has it left hand side now. Inside towards Lewis King. Pressure comes from Leek Town, but ball is out for a Leek throw-in. Is it a Leek throw-in? Is it still a Stockton throw-in? Still a Stockton throw-in. A much needed 3 points today on the cards, hopefully, for the Anchors. So it's a Stockton Town throw in. Just beyond halfway, left hand side, bags to take. Right, it's still the first half. The graphic is reading wrong. I'll try and edit that when we have a 2 minutes or so.
Not working again.
We need to hire a videographer, so if you want to come down and do some videography for us, give us a call. The VO is letting us down. Oh. I wish I hadn't done that now. Because now the time's wrong. Oh no! Stupid. Well, I've lost the time for you. Are you keeping the time, Jordan?
4 minutes.
Nobody's keeping the time. Oh, it's disastrous.
Kicked off bang on, sorry.
Right, we'll just go off that. So there is football getting played. Here's Leek trying to go forward on the left-hand side. It's gone out for a Stockton Town throw-in over on the right. Any early thoughts on the game so far?
It's good to see Stockton trying to settle in early. We saw on Tuesday night, Ashton didn't really allow that from Stockton. It was very possession-dominant football from our visitors. You sort of expect from what we've seen in Leek in the past to not come with that similar style, and that's obviously where Stockton thrive. When they get to see the ball, they get to create what they want instead of what they're being allowed to. And you can see that in the first 5 minutes. I saw that Stockton are seeing more of the ball than they already did, and probably most of the first half on Tuesday night.
Yeah, even though they had chances Tuesday night, they didn't control the game, and it's dropped back for a free kick to Stockton, just inside their own half the field, over on the right-hand side. Be taken by Coulthard, who plays it back to Harker, who's about 10 yards outside of his box here. He launches it left-footed up the field, looking towards Newbley, headed away by the Leek defence. Drops down for Brown to head forward. It's come to Petterson now. Petterson finds Newbley, who tries to dart his way through a couple of defenders and has been penalised there. So it's a free kick to Leek. Just outside their box. Just think of some interesting games we've got across the division today. Bury and Warrington Rylands are playing against each other. I think that was one that stuck in my mind from earlier. Teesside wise, Gisborough Town are making their debut in the MPL East at home against Bradford Park Avenue today. So it'll be a free kick to Leek here, just outside the box. It's Dino Vizza with it. Dino Vizza puts it down the field, looking towards Griffiths. Stooping headed away by Aaron Brown. Here's Josh Scott, right hand side, still in the Stockton half. Launches it up the field, looking for Leighton Watts, and it's poked away from him, but it's going to be a Stockton Town throw in, just outside the line of the box. Had about 7 minutes of this game so far. Stockton Town 0, Leek Town 0. The Stockton Town man receiving a bit of treatment. Jake Petterson. We'll just have a little bit of a conversation. We might as well, because there's a bit of a break in play. So we're hoping for a 3 point state. It's very, very understated start. Not much football has been played so far. I don't feel like I've had to commentate on anything so far.
Yeah, closing in on the 10-minute mark. hopefully the important things, Jake's all right. He has really been in the wars these first 2 games. I think Tuesday alone he was down on 4 or 5 different occasions. Obviously, he goes up for all the aerials. He gets some beatings with his heads, with his legs, everything. Hopefully he's all right. He's back up on his feet, and hopefully good enough to carry on. But it's a strong bench for Stockton today, which is something we haven't really had all of pre-season. First 2 games, obviously Paul Rooney on the bench for the first time. Owen Gallagher back from his holiday, and alongside Stephen Thompson, who we saw do really well when he came on the other night. Michael Sweet obviously started that and has dropped back to the bench with Frank coming in, but it is a strong squad, and hopefully Stockton's bench is in good position for if Jake does need to come off here, but it looks like he's going to firm it.
Yeah, he's just gone to the sidelines now. He seems like he's walking reasonably well. He's just jumping down on the spot at the moment. We're going to have a Stockton Town throw-in, which Leighton Watts will launch towards the box from the right-hand side. Put in there by Watts, headed away by the Leek defence, headed back in by King, nodded on by Frank Nubler, away by Leek again. Keeping it up there is Aaron Brown, but Leek have headed it back. Brown's there again, and he has just shanked it out of play for a Leek throw on the far side, which is taken into Reeves, and now Pickett got it back and played it down the field, and sweeping up here is Nicholson, who plays it back to Harker, who has managed to get it forward towards Painter, who heads it in the air. It is just staying in the air at the moment, and there has been a clash of heads, and Griffiths has stayed down for Leek. Griffiths, who was formerly the Stoke Academy, as were many of the Leek players in this team. Bickerton as well, and you've got Hockenhull, who was formerly the Manchester United Academy, so he's got good pedigree in that defence. One of their new signings this season. Had a defeat to Whitby last week, and then in midweek were unlucky not to take the 3 points at FC United of Manchester. By all accounts, they were the better side and conceded a 94th minute goal. Striding forward at the left-hand side now is Nicholson, who plays it down the field looking for Nubler. Chests it high in the air, and Leek will get this away now. Harrying there from Leighton Watts. Has forced an error from Leek, and it's going to be a throw-in to Stockton Town, right-hand side. Aaron Brown back into Coulthard now, who goes across to his centre-half partner Nicholson, who just plays it on for Baggs. Back to Nicholson. Trying to find an opening to play through Leek. It's played on to Aaron Brown, right-hand side. Further on towards Scott, who has his back to goal and turns it back towards halfway with Coulthard. Coulthard chips it up towards the box. Chested down by Painter. Opportunity to cross, puts it in there. Goes over the heads, and Leighton Watts will give it back towards Baggs now. Inside towards King. Back towards halfway with Nicholson. Centre circle now is Coulthard. Coulthard clips it towards the box. Scott will nod it for Leighton Watts, and Leighton Watts has gone down and he's won himself a penalty. And it's a chance for Stockton to get on the scoreboard for the first time this season. He just picks up them little pockets, Leighton Watts, and them second balls is important for that. And we were just, myself and Jordan were just discussing before the game, we think Leighton Watts has been the standout player for Stockton in the first 2 games of this season, and he is rewarded for his tenacity with a penalty, and it's going to be Josh Scott up against Dino Vizza to score Stockton's first goal of the 2026-27 season. Scott, and he's managed to put it in the net, and the Anchors have the lead, and they're off the mark for the season.
Stockton Town's goal in the 12th minute, scored by number 7, sponsored by Biocon Group, Josh Scott.
just thought for a moment there he hadn't actually managed to beat Visa there. And Leek will get us back underway with Stockton in the lead after just around 30 minutes. Let Jordan just get the score up on the old social media, and then we'll see what he thought about Stockton's start there. That was like a rugby kick out there from Hurst. He just launched it towards the left-hand side, and it spun straight out of play for a Stockton Town throw-in, just beyond the Stockton Town box. A lot of club teams are doing that. They just got to punt it into touch. It's a make sure that you're making your opposition retreat back. Thrown down the line, headed back by Newblay, nodded on there by Panther, cleared up the field by the anchors. Chasing this is Josh Scott. Oh, he's got beyond Vizzy. He can put it across here. Leighton Waters there. Whoa, what heroic defending there by Liam Edwards, but the flag is up. Well, Stockton have got their tails up now. Goal kick for Dino Visit to take here. Down the field by Vizza. Cleared away by Adam Nicholson. It's dropped back for the number 2, Liam Buckley. Played down the field looking for Hayden Campbell now. It was flagged offside. And he just shakes his head at the assistant on the near side. He disagrees with that decision. The man who played EFL football at Salford before he dropped into non-league. Been for Curzon Ashton in the National League North before he arrived here at Leek Town. One of many players who've been here since they were promoted to the MPL Premier Division back in the same season Stockton Town were. Up the field by Harker, headed across by Newblay. And now Bickerton will get it away for Leek. But Stockton have won it back. Now he is King, plays it up towards Newblay. Oh, just missed the touch there. And he liked the idea from King there, and there's a little bit of a thumbs up between them. Newblay knew there if he got a touch, he had every chance to score there. Up the field by Vizza. Headed forward by Nicholson. It's broke now right hand side for Buckley. Plays it forward towards Campbell. Challenging there by Coulthard. It was heavy and that touch has cost him there.
I think one thing I've missed, not sure you did, Tom Birtles has replaced Jake Pettigene following the goal. So Jake unable to continue with that.
Yes, there's Birtles, 15.
That, early incident that he was down for, and Tom Birtles on in midfield.
Thank you for pointing out that out because it passed me by. He obviously hasn't been involved in the play so much so far. It's going to be a free kick to Leek, just outside the box here, towards the right. We've got the left foot of Bickerton on it, or Reeves with it. Put in there, comes through, hooked away there by Lewis King. It's come out towards Griffiths now, left-hand side. Trying to get beyond Coulthard. Trying to turn him inside and out. Coulthard standing his ground though. Works it towards the byline. And there was a foot in there from Lewis King. It's going to be a corner from the left for Leek. Trotting over to take this will be Adam Porter.
Stockton Town substitution following the goal. As number 15, Tom Birtles, replaces number 10, Jake Pettigene.
So Leek will send this in from the left side. Adam Porter. Again, another one of those players who've been with them since their debut season back in this league. He puts a low ball in and the Stockton defence has dealt with that. Long up the field by Painter, one and halfway by Leek. Very poor clearance there from Griffiths. Leighton Watts got up well. Scott takes control of the loose ball and darts forward with it, left-hand side, going up towards the byline inside the box, cuts it across. Stockton have kept it up there. He is Payne to edge of the box. Short. Oh, he's curled it just wide of the target. Cam Payne setting his sights there and almost landed an excellent finish into the corner. Looks like he's just playing a little bit more of an advanced position, Cam. Picking up some good positions in the forward areas.
Yeah, I'm guessing Cam's sort of been given that freedom with Birtles to swap around in that Jake's number 10 role. That's where we did see Cam excel sort of in front of goal in the 22-23 season. I remember that playoff semi-final goal against Stocksbridge was great. That was where he excelled. I think he must have got about 7-8 goals that season. So we know he's capable of playing there, but we know he's capable of playing anywhere. I mean, he's Cameron Painter at the end of the day.
He's a man of many talents. Stockton have a free kick, left-hand side, just shy of halfway, which Nathan Harker will send forward. Josh Scott signals that he wants that. It's played up towards him. Comes all the way through, and Nicholson's header, Coulthard's header actually, was saved by Visit. Comfortable for the goalkeeper, but Coulthard got up well. Leek try and play out from the back with it. Liam Edwards plays it to the left for Bickerton, and now it's back with Edwards again, who made a few League One appearances at Bolton Wanderers. Back with Vizu, who's just outside of his box here. Down the field by Visit, and Coulthard lets that run through to Harker. Well, Viz's looking a little bit different. He's not sporting his usual ponytail he used to famously have. Well, I don't know how famous he can be playing in the Northern Premier League, but to us who watch it on a regular basis, these characters and teams become known to you over the season. Cleared away by Bickerton for Leek, headed back by Coulthard, headed back by Leek again. Loose ball now and played through, and that's going to run through for Nathan Harker. Who has it now? Thrown out by Harker for Nicholson now. And he goes back to Harker, just outside the box here. He plays it low down the field. It's picked off by Leek. Pressurising there is Aaron Brown, but Griffiths turns away from him, plays it towards Campbell, lofted forward, looking towards Panther. And getting back well there and clearing it out is Lewis King. Thrown to Leek, deep inside the Stockton half of the field. Thrown in towards Panther, plays it back now. And it's gone out for another throw in to Leek. Bickerton with it. Now Hurst, Porter, Bickerton again. Biting at the heels as Josh Scott goes in for a challenge, comes back towards Bickerton. Good challenge in there from Brown. It's come out to Bickerton though. Cross comes in there by Porter, headed away by Painter. Leighton Watts tried to get up there, hooked away by Painter. Newbley is chasing this one up the field. Clipped forward back into the Stockton half by Visser. Headed by Brown. Chested down by Painter. Tried to take it down on the right hand side. Wins himself a free kick. Just close to halfway. Right in front of Michael Dunwell, who must be satisfied with what he's seen so far. His side seem relatively in control of the game, and they have the 1-0 lead through Josh Scott's penalty. So it's going to be sent in towards the box by Coulthard. Low ball comes to Birtles, who plays it on further. Headed away, comes out to Payne, who heads it back in there. And it will come through for Visser, who's sporting a pink goalkeeper kit, the South African. Plays football for Platinum Stars in the South African Premier League before he came to England with Crewe Alexandra. Headed back by Nicholson. Baggs has it now, left-hand side. Plays it up the field. But Leek can deal with this from the back line. Hockenhull back to Visser. Oh, he's ended up spooning it out for a corner. The turf completely caught Visser out there, and he's ended up knocking it out for a corner from the left-hand side to Stockton. It will be Leighton Watts to put this in. And everyone loads that 6-yard box. And it comes in there, comes across. It's going to come out for Payne, who gives it to Birtles. Cross comes in. Headed across by Nicholson. Breaks for Painter. Now Scott can't sort out his feet. Too congested, and it'll be a throw into Stockton Town. Right hand side in line with the Leek Town box. Leading this game by a goal to nil. Off trots Leighton Watts to send this in with the long throw in. Watts winds back and throws it in towards the near post. Drops out and cleared away by the Leek defence. Headed back by Coulthard to Hark, who takes it down just outside of his box here. Harker clips it up the field, looking for Newblay. Headed away by Leek again. Nicholson was caught there in the centre circle. Referee hasn't ruled anything. It's come through for Harker. Harker just comes out with it from his box. Clipped up the field by Harker. Scott's there free on the left-hand side. Flag hasn't gone up. I think the Leek defence wanted one. He's going towards the byline. He's got a little bit caught in his feet there, Josh Scott, but Stockton will have the throw in on the left-hand side. Deep inside the Leek half of the field. Birtles shows and gets it from Watts, and Watts clips it back in there. Visser got up well and claims it. Rolled out. Carrying it forward and played back towards Edwards now. Who goes across to Hockenhull. Hockenhull for Reeves, and now Edwards again back towards the left. Edwards for Hockenhull. They haven't found an opening yet, Leek. Little move comes forward. Coulthard well out from his usual position to head that forward. Clipped up the field, looking for Griffiths, left-hand side. Held off by Painter. And Leek will settle for the throw-in. Just beyond the midway point of the Stockton half of the field. Thrown in towards Panther. Turns with it. Plays it to Campbell, space to shoot, working it onto his right foot, and he's clipped it just wide of the target. Hayden Campbell with a shot there for Leek. And he just puts his hand up to say sorry for that. Didn't get it on target. But a half chance for the visitors there. So the goal kick here from Nathan Harker. Sends it up the field. Looking for Newblay. Just misses his head. Painter got a foot in there. Newblay lays it back for Painter. Takes it down on his chest and gets it back to Baggs. Baggs looks inside for Watts. And Watts plays it back to King. And now it's for Coulthard on halfway. Lofted up the field towards Newblay, who battled there, and it's gone out for a goal kick to Leek. Almost half an hour in. It's Stockton Town 1, Leek Town 0. It's played out towards Hockenhull, who will get this back again. Now for the right hand side, Buckley. He's giving it away to Painter there, but Painter can't do anything with it. Now Campbell on halfway. Painter's got it back for Stockton. Baggs now left-hand side. Plays it inside towards King. Gets it back. Oh, lovely nutmeg there from Baggs into Birtles. Baggs will get this back. Inside towards Birtles. Further inside towards King. Oh, the loose ball's picked up there by Campbell. And there was Coulthard sweeping up on halfway to get that breakaway stopped when Leek were trying to advance forward.
It's staggering how much more confidence Stockton play with when, you know, they're allowed the ball and they're allowed to play. Like we saw that passage down the wing there was so well worked. It's been a really good start from Stockton so far. Just got to keep Leek out as they're doing well so far.
Back now with Vizza in his own box. It was a lovely little passage of play down the left side for Stockton, and you can see the confidence flowing through them. They didn't have much control in the game midweek, but they were playing what I would describe as a very technically proficient Ashton side. You would imagine will be up there, hooked away by Coulthard, headed on by Watts, brought down by Newblay. Just tried to play it through, and Leek come away with it. Here's Bickerton inside towards Porter. Still in the Leek half here. Gives it back towards Ollie Haywood. Part of the Leek back three. Edwards just put his foot on the ball. Plays it back to Haywood. Forward now towards Campbell. Midway inside the Leek half of the field. Again back towards Edwards now. Stockton not letting any space for Leek to work the ball through. Campbell, now he'll try and take the opportunity with Buckley up towards the box and getting back well in covering to head it back to Harker with Baggs there. Up the field by Harker, looking towards Newblay. Ball comes through for Scott. Now Birtles takes it on. Left side, goes back towards Baggs. Newblay was bowled over, and that's what the crowd was not happy with. They felt he deserved a free kick in that situation. Here's Harker just outside of his D. Plays it up the field. Up towards Scott, who's getting his shirt pulled. Doesn't matter though, Scott can get a shot away here, and it's drifted wide of the target. Took it on confidently there, Scott, and he's getting himself into nice central positions despite him playing on the right wing. And Newblay's really providing that focal point. The ball's not always reaching him, but he's getting himself in those positions. And there's been little bits of play where you just think, if it's just a little bit on by a degree, then Stockton have an excellent chance there. And there's Leighton Watts getting dragged around in the... They are being very... I can't think of another word to describe other than shirt pulley. There has been several times they've pulled the shirt of the Stockton Town players in the last... Dragging, there you go. I think... Dragging the Stockton players around. Heavy-handed. There we go, heavy-handed. So Stockton have a free kick just outside of the centre circle inside the Leek half of the field. Leighton Watts will put this in. Sent in there by Watts, comes through and it's away by Hockenhull. Not as far as he would have liked, but Leek then get it away further. Chasing this is Brown, and chasing back into his own half is Leighton Watts. Leighton Watts trying to win a throw in for Stockton. Good work from Watts there. He's making a positive impression here in his early time at Stockton. Thrown forward by Brown down the line. Headed back by Bickerton. Brought down by Campbell. Claims of handball against him. But play continues and Leek have a free kick on the left side. just in from the touchline after Griffiths was brought down. Played around about 33 minutes. It's Stockton Town 1, Leek Town 0. Middlesbrough getting beat by Lincoln City. But it was going to be a tough game, that one. Lincoln City, 103 points in League One last season and haven't lost since the end of last year, I think. Ball put into the edge. The alarm bells are ringing with Middlesbrough when the Not the Top 20 podcast lads announced they were going to be league winners. Stockton are driving forward to the left-hand side. Newbley has got space to work in towards the box. Cuts it across. Oh, it's beat everyone. Oh, Watts lost it under his feet. Cuts it back for Scott. It's blocked again. It comes out to Painter. That shot is blocked. Scott tried to put it back in there, and Leek can get it away. Not too far though. Stockton put it back in there. Birtles headed it back in. It's headed out. There is Scott on the right, but there is Leek again clearing back into the Stockton half where the anchors can restart. With Harker, who plays it down the field over the head of Newbley, who actually got his head under that in the end. Headed away towards Campbell, right side for Leek, back inside towards Reeves, and now Reeves will get it back and he plays it back towards Buckley, and now Edwards towards the left hand side with Haywood now, up the field looking towards Panther, coming across is Nicholson. Panther with his back to Nicholson. Nicholson gets the ball away from him. Only as far as Porter though, who plays it back inside towards Reeves. Now Campbell. Campbell midway inside the Stockton half of the field. Inside, gets it back. Back towards Porter. Short, it's in the net. And Leek a level. Right-footed shot from around about 25 yards has crept into the corner from Adam Porter. And after not having much of the ball or much of the play, Leek have found a route back into the game.
Number 7,
Adam Porter with the goal there for Leek. Neat little play from the Blues, as they're known. And it was a precise effort into the corner. Placed it beyond Harker. And Stockton need to just keep doing what they're doing because they've been playing well. And just a few moments ago, they had a chance to go 2-0 up, and you pass up that opportunity, you let the other side have a route back into the game, and Leek have snatched that with two hands. So we're back underway. Baggs plays it up the field. Newbley's chasing it to the edge of the box. Hasn't quite got there. Newbley goes back in for a challenge. The ball's given away to Birtles. Inside towards King. Watts tried to play it back, but he's given it away. But Brown is there. Watts is not given a free kick on the edge of the box. Stockton have it right hand side with Coulthard, who plays it up the field. Stockton need to not let that goal get to them. They just need to continue doing what they were doing. Trying to be on the front foot, but it'll give Leek a bit of confidence. They play the ball field towards Panther. Too much of a heavy touch. Nicholson got there and covered well, and claiming it is Harker. Away by Harker. Punts it down the field. And it's been nodded all the way back to Vizza. About 7-8 minutes till half time. Birtles in there with a challenge. Comes for Watts. Trying to advance towards the box. His shot is blocked and it's gone away for a corner from the left side for Stockton. Good work from Birtles there to win the ball back and find Watts, who advanced forward and had a strike which was blocked. Corner will come in from Watts towards the near post. Bickerton was there to head it away. Comes back for Watts, who will let it run out for a throw in to Stockton. Launches it in towards the near post, headed on by Newblay, and there was Nicholson who sends it wide of the target. Came with him in a flash there. Just getting back to his feet, Addy. So it's a goal kick to Leek. Jordan Clark just sorting the half-time graphic out. Vizza will send this up the field towards the right side. Panther nodded it on. Campbell now. Couldn't get it beyond Nicholson, and Campbell's going to leave this for Buckley to take, and now Campbell gives it back to Buckley. On for Panther. Scored so many goals for Nantwich Town last season. It's launched the left side with Bickerton, who takes it down. Bickerton clips it forward towards the goal scorer Porter. There was Painter playing it out. It's going to be a throw in to Leek, in line with the Stockton Town box. We haven't got long to take this throw. You're going to get 5 seconds when the ball is picked up. Thrown in towards Bickerton. Campbell now clips it in there. Panther can turn and shoot. Foot in there from Baggs, headed back in by Leek, and nodded behind for a corner to the visitors from the right. Griffiths will come across to take this one. In fact, it is Bickerton. Bickerton from the right side. Stockton Town 1, Leek Town 1. Sent in there by Bickerton. Ball in the air. And it can't be forced home by Edwards, who is trying to get himself in there. It's going to be a corner from the left side for Leek this time. And again, Bickerton will just trot out to that left side to put the ball in. In fact, is it going to be Porter? Ball will come in from Bickerton, who got the short ball there. Turns, opportunity to shoot, and Panthers sent it wide of the target. And Leek are just trying to work themselves back into the game. They've got that equaliser and a couple of corners there. They've got the confidence up.
Yeah, it's the frustrating thing again that it took one chance for them to score when Stockton had dominated pretty much the whole of the first half. We saw it at Ilkeston. One chance won them the game. Ashton didn't really force many chances as well as they did play. Stockton held them out for the most part. It was just one counter attack, which is what broke them down in the end. But Stockton just seem to get out of their own heads here a little bit and get to play the football they were playing when they were winning, because it was really good work and it should have been rewarded with a few goals. Didn't happen, but there's still plenty of football left.
And Leek were trying to get through there. Ball played back towards Harker. Griffiths was chasing that one dangerously. Stockton dealt with it though. Comes back for Baggs just inside his own half. Nods it forward. Leek and good foot in there by Birtles. For Leighton Watts, left side, and the flag goes up. And that will send a few groans around the Mac Group UK Stadium. I think the Anchors need half-time to just reset and be encouraged. The first half performance has been pretty good for the most part. And the goal from Leek wasn't even a mistake really from Stockton. It was more quality from their side. So I think they just need to be told, as Jordan just said, to get out their own heads and find a bit of confidence back on the field. Playing a bit of his foot in there, but Watts did as well. Launched towards the box, towards the Stockton Town box, and brought down by Nathan Harker. Harker plays it up the field. Looking towards Birtles. It comes back for Bags now, but the referee has blown up for a foul, which will be taken by Edwards. It's now with Buckley right side in the Stockton half. Plays it inside. Buckley gets it back. King trying to get ahead of him. Porter now poking it through for Griffiths, holding the ball up. Left side is Bickerton inside towards Porter, who clips it towards the box, and Bags is there to chest it back towards Harker. Harker with it now, just ambling forward with it. Up the field by Harker. Looking towards the front two. Headed on by Newblay. Watts back to Newblay, who's on the right here. Plays it back towards Brown. Cross comes in. Reaches Scott. Plays it back for Painter. Getting forced out a bit there. Now here's Brown down the line for Watts. Cross will come in low. Scott was there. Here's Newblay. Plays it back, and Watts tried to arrive on it. Leek have got it away. Good challenge in there by Coulthard. Leek play it back forward though. There's King heading it out for a Leek Town throw-in. Left side. Bickerton plays it back towards Haywood. Left side of the back three. He launches it into the back of a Stockton player. Headed on by Painter. Ball drops down for King. Trying to work his way through. Painter nods it forward. Headed into the air again. Can't be settled down. Painter brings it down now and looks for an option. Has to go back towards Coulthard. Coulthard works it towards Painter again, and there was Griffiths, and put forward by Coulthard. Rebounding out and comes for Painter right side now. Puts it forward. Cleared away by Leek. Headed back by Coulthard. Taking it down is Harker. Rolls it out for Nicholson, who plays it across to Coulthard. Coulthard across to Nicholson again. Trying to find the angles. Slight bit of pressing there from Leek. Play towards Nicholson, striding forward it up towards the box, and the flag goes up against Scott. Now we've got not much time left. We're into stoppage time as of now. A board hasn't come up on the far side, or maybe it's coming up now. Just keeping an eye on Ginga there. No, he's got back to his seat there. Up the field. It's away by Nicholson. Hooked forward by Watts. Newblay trying to control the bounce, and he's taken down. And again, the referee has not given anything for the Stockton Town striker. Jordan's just having a look at some of the score lines from our division. Any interesting ones that might stand out?
Yeah, FC United of Manchester losing again. They are 2-0 down.
It's come to Newblay in the box. Short nets at Visa, comfortable.
FC United are 2-0 down at home to Gainsborough Trinity.
Who Stockton go to on Tuesday night?
Guiseley 2-0 up at Workington. Workington struggle to open their season.
Still haven't got a goal, Workington.
Yeah, Hyde United winning at Lancaster. Lancaster a team that, causes problems every season. Tricky place to go to.
It certainly is.
Avro, who obviously had the incredible result on Tuesday night, winning 6-1 at Bamber Bridge. They are getting beat off Alfred and Town today, who are Stockton's opponents next Saturday at the MAF Group UK Stadium.
Ball inside towards King, and he plays it back towards Coulthard. Now it's with Adam Nicholson on halfway. Bags, ball inside, given away. Here's Reeves. Played back towards Reeves, who clips it forward. Brown's headed it back. He sent it a bit short there, and Harker had to be sharp to get there ahead of Griffiths. Played forward towards Scott. Haywood was there to intercept. Here's left side. Here's Bickerton. Goes back towards Porter, who plays it forward, headed away by Coulthard. Now Griffiths. Trying to turn away from the Stockton defence, and Coulthard's been penalised for a foul there. And I mean, you can imagine the behaviour from one of the Stockton Town fans tells you that was a soft foul, and they've taken it quickly. Campbell, it's a save by Harker. Well, I don't know how that seemed to catch everyone out in the ground there. Ball comes for Scott now, plays it for Newblay. In the Stockton half here, trying to find an option, goes back towards Baggs, and he's just played it high into the air. Headed on by Scott. Stockton need half time now, because they've just lost everything that they were doing well. It seems to have evaded them after the goal. Away there by Baggs up the field, clears it. Watts, and a push in the back from on Watts there, and the referee has blown up for half time. So it's half time, it's Stockton Town 1, Leek Town 1. It was Josh Scott's penalty that gave Stockton Town the lead just before the quarter-hour mark. And Stockton pushed and tried to find a second, but Leek levelled through a fine effort from Adam Porter. And just at half time, have you got any half time thoughts, Jordan? Just let him get himself sorted.
Stockton are obviously the better team for a lot of it. Leek can't have a lot of complaints about that comment, but one goal is all it took, one strike from outside the box to level the game up, and that was frustrating for Stockton because it seems like the game sort of turned a little bit after that, but half time's come at a good time and just got to get back to where they were in the second half, which you know they're capable of here.
Right, back for the second half in around about 15 minutes time, so we'll see you then.
What was going on?
Out come the Anchors, ready for the second half. Level in this game with Leek Town. They had a good start to the game, a penalty from Josh Scott, but then weren't able to advance the score on, and Leek Town came back with an equaliser from Adam Porter. There's Michael Dunwell walking towards his dugout. I wonder what he said to his team at half time. Just needed encouragement, really, to not let the game get into their heads, because the longer it goes on and you haven't won a game, it becomes more psychologically difficult. But the performances are not bad at all. And Watts just in discussion with JD Briggs. Watts, who again is impressed in that first half. And now the Anchors will be kicking from right to left up towards the shed. 531 the crowd today. Not too bad with Middlesbrough at home to Lincoln City in the Championship for their first league game of the season. Everyone just takes their positions back in the respected areas. It's going to be campaigned to kick us off in the second half. Haven't seen any changes from either side. Get the timer running. We'll have it actually running for the second half. So that's a luxury for you all watching on YouTube. Again, if you have any feedback for our YouTube coverage, please let me know. Let me know how it's running. I went off a few times Tuesday night, so just making sure it's all okay for you all. When we get back underway, referee just thumbs up to both goalkeepers, and it'll be Lewis King to get us back underway, and we are on the go with Coulthard launching up towards the left side, and Ed Hockenhull just lets that go out for a Leek Town throw in the right back spot. Thrown down the line by Hockenhull, put forward by Nicholson, shanks it out of play, throw in for Leek, round about midway inside the Leek Town half of the field. Thrown forward there by Hockenhull, and referee sent it back. Has to be retaken. Up the field and away towards Scott now, who nods it on, and Hockenhull gets it away for Leek, headed forward by Nicholson. Brought down here by Reeves, who plays it forward. Panther holding the ball up, giving away to Birtles, inside towards Scott now. Scott plays it through, looking for Watts. Watts taking it inside. Ball run through for Newblay. Flag hasn't gone up. Oh, it's a save by Visit. Into the air by Buckley. Newblay's underneath it. Comes for Watts, cleared away, and cleared away further by Campbell. Only as far as Baggs. Here's Painter. For Baggs again, back towards Nicholson. For Baggs now. Carrying it for Birtles. Lays it off to Baggs. Finds Watts, and it's offside. Almost didn't expect that chance to come to him there, Newblay. Wasn't able to find a proper finish on goal. But it was a big chance for Stockton to regain the lead early in this second half. So Visser with the free kick. After that offside, sends it up the field. Nicholson clears it away. Headed forward there by Haywood. Nicholson was fouled as he tried to get the ball back there. So it's going to be a Stockton Town free kick. Left side with Nicholson still down on the ground. He's going to get himself back to his feet in a moment. A heavy one on his back there for Nicholson. I really felt that. You can tell he's just clutching his neck. Put forward by Harker. Up towards the edge of the box. Headed on by Newbley. Headed away. Again, headed forward by Brown. Comes to Scott. Right side. Looks inside. Goes outside with Brown. Cross comes in. Comes across. Painter trying to get a foot in there. King now. For Birtles. Here's Brown. Brown will hold it up and find Birtles. Birtles now going towards the byline. Attempted to cross. It was blocked. It's going to be a throw in to Stockton. In line with the Leek box. Right in front of the shed.
Come on, Stockton! Oh, yeah, ready.
Leighton Watts with this one. Thrown in by Watts. Almost came to Newbley. Put forward by Leek. Chasing this one just inside his box is Nicholson, who sends it forward towards Scott. Scott clips it in there and Vizza will claim inside his 6-yard box. Away by Vizza to the right side. Sent forward and Stockton trying to win this back. Edward sends it forward. Flicked on by Griffiths. Comes through to Harker though. Here's Harker down the field. Headed away. Comes for Birtles and now he is Brown and back for Coulthard now, who plays it up towards the box. Cleared away by the Leek defence. Comes for Campbell now, who hooks it forward. Looking for Panther. Well dealt with by Coulthard. Back towards Harker. Coulthard gets it back. Sprays it to the left side with Baggs, who heads it on. Watts now. Loose ball. Picked up by Buckley. But the ball went out. For a Stockton Town throw-in, which will be taken by Baggs around about midway inside the Stockton half of the field. King back for Baggs, who plays it up the field. Flicked on by Newbley. Headed back by Leek. Comes of Panther holding it up. Loose ball we picked up here by Birtles. Putting it through. Offside up against Newbley. It's been left and the flag remains up. Watts wasn't offside, but I'm guessing Newbley has been penalised for interfering with play there, simply by standing there. Well, Watts looked in an onside position. He's not happy with the referee there. The referee just came over to the assistant on the near side to just give him a thumb up to say, yep, you made the right decision there. I mean, do you have a take on what's just happened there, Jordan?
He's indicating, I believe, that Watts was offside. The referee looked over, the linesman was like, yeah, both. Don't think Leighton Watts was in an offside position.
I don't think so either.
Decisions made, sometimes it's hard, it's more confusing to get it right in that situation. If you put the flag down, I don't know.
I mean, in some ways, would you like non-league? Obviously, we like the non-league football. We like the vibe of it. I mean, if that was a high level of football, well, obviously the Premier League, We would be sat here with a VAR review, so that wouldn't be great, would it? Anyway, Stockton have a free kick up on the left side of Nathan Harker's box. And they're level with Leek Town 1-1 at the moment. Josh Scott from the penalty spot and Adam Porter for the visitors. Headed on by Birtles. Scott sends it for Brown here. Inside towards Scott. It's given away and Scott has to work to get it back. Comes in at the body of Scott. Bickerton will have a throw in left side. In fact, he's left it for Ollie Haywood to take. Ollie Haywood sends it forward, headed on by Brown. Scott brought down by Bickerton in stride there. Free kick to Stockton, right side, just in from the touchline, around about midway inside the Leek Town half of the field. An opportunity for the Anchors to get the ball into a dangerous position here. Cam Painter will be on this one. Edges forward with it. Hands up by Painton, swings it in there. Headed away by the Leek defence, drops out for Baggs. Baggs goes back towards Brown. Brown will look up and send it towards the box. Nicholson puts it in there. Newbley on the turn. Holding it up, back out towards Watts. Cross will come in from Baggs. Baggs works it towards the box, in fact. It's been poked to from him and Leek can break now with Panther right side, and he's been fouled by Brown, but he's stopped Leek's attacking its tracks there. Ten minutes into the second half. Leek Town with the free kick, just shy of halfway. Edwards plays it for Buckley, and Edwards gets it back further on towards Campbell. Clipped forward, headed away by Nicholson. Will come for Painter now, put forward by Baggs, looking towards Newbley. Ball drops back for Watts, who put it forward. Edwards puts it back into the Stockton half. Anchors throw in left side, round about halfway in the Stockton half of the field. Here's Baggs with the throw-in. Baggs throws it forward. And it comes back towards Baggs. And now he will leave it for Nicholson to take this throw-in. Nicholson sends it down the line. Over the head of Newbley. Comes to Watts now. Watts cuts it in towards the box. Headed away. Comes out to Painter. Sends it in towards Scott. Scott lays it off for Brown. Ball comes across and cleared away by the Leek defence. Brown will settle for the throw-in, and Yonkers fans trying to get behind their side. Here's Birtles inside towards King, back towards Birtles. Birtles for King, lays it back to halfway with Coulthard. Here's Harker. Rolls it out for Nicholson, on for Baggs, inside towards Newbley. Newbley sends it back towards Coulthard, and he goes out to Brown. Here's Coulthard on halfway. Sprays out to the left side. Headed away by the Leek defence. Will come for Panther. Back to goal. Turns into the path of Campbell. Challenge came in there from Painter, and he goes to ground. And the referee has signalled for a throw-in to Stockton. In fact, a free kick, I think, was actually given there. Yeah, a free kick for the Anchors, just in front of the Leek dugout. It's an opportunity for Nathan Harker to send this forward, up towards the box. Referee just holding up the play for now. Parker sends it up towards the edge of the box. Headed back by Newblay. Put forward by Campbell. Tried to get the 1-2. Just broke up a little bit. Painter wins it back. Painter sends it to the right side with Scott. Scott clips it in towards the box. Headed away. Comes back towards Birtles. Oh, his chested touch was too heavy. Headed forward by Coulthard on halfway. Spins out for a throw-in. Midway inside the Leek Town half of the field, right side for Buckley to take. Here's Buckley with the throw-in. Another former Stoke City Academy player. Put forward. And Nicholson and Coulthard got caught between each other. The ball rolls out and Coulthard just sends it out for a Leek Town throw-in deep inside the Stockton half of the field, right side. Buckley will take. It's around about getting towards the time when both sides might think about making changes. Sent towards the box. Panther puts it in there. It's cleared away by Brown. Comes out for a Leek Town throw-in. Midway inside the Stockton half of the field. Leek look like have the board to hand, possibly. Put forward by Edwards. Drops down. Foot in there. I tried to spin past the Stockton Town man King, and Leighton Watts has been sent down, striding down the left side. Cross will come in. Drops for Scott. Shot. Oh, it's wide. Scott took it down well and got the strike away. Left-footed, and he just sent it wide of the target. Really presentable opportunity for Stockton there, and we remain at 1-1. Just waiting for that net to bulge with Scott there. Away by Vizza. Nicholson wins it on halfway. Drops back again for Payton to head it forward. Headed away by Haywood. Nicholson will get there on halfway. Sent forward by Painter. Little flick by Newblay, and then the shot in the end there from Scott was tame for Vizza. So Vizza just comes out from his box and sends it up the field. Nicholson's there to put it back into the Leek half. Comes back for Edwards now. Edwards goes back towards his goalkeeper Vizza, who just plays it up the field. Coulthard's up there, heads it on. Watts now, he's come towards the right. And going on there and going on was Reeves trying to get through there. Sent up the field by Brown. Here's Birtles right side. Birtles in line with the box now. Plays it back towards Watts. Trying to get it through for Newblay. Leek haven't got it away though. Watts towards Stockton. Just missed the foot of Stockton. Leek can come forward with it now. Buckley sends it down the line for Campbell, who's got beyond King. He's inside the box now. Cuts it across. Oh, it's gone all the way across the face of goal there. And just as Stockton were pressing and trying to find a goal to take the lead, Leek hit them on the break and almost score. If only someone was there to took it home for the visitors. So we've played just over an hour here at Stockton Town. It's still Stockton Town 1, Leek Town 1. Have you got any thoughts on the game so far in this second half, Jordan?
Just pretty much the way you said, like Stockton really pushing for a goal, looking strong, but nearly a goal opportunity there for Leek. Substitution
for Leek coming up now. And off was number 10, Jack Griffiths, and onto the pitch is, just wait for his number now, number 14, which is Alex Hurst.
Substitution going off number 10, Jack Griffiths. Replacing him is number 14, Alex Hurst.
Alex Hurst, formerly of York City and other sides. Just saying before the game that we were surprised that Alex Hurst was still at Leek. They've kept together a core. They're a decent side, Leek. They came close. They would have qualified for the playoffs if it had been last season. 8th place gets playoffs this season. That's where Leek came last season. I think when you look at teams and they've kept the same players over a number of seasons, they're doing something right. And Leek appear to be doing that. They're on course for a handy point here if they can hold off Stockton for the rest of this game. High into the air. Headed forward by Birtles. Comes to Watts. Sends it on for Nubile to get there. Spooned out there by Bickerton. Throw in for Stockton Town, just shy of the Leek Town box. Is the referee going to put Billy Reeves into the book there? And he does. Some sarcastic cheers from the Anchors fans. So Brown with this throw in for Stockton. Gets it back towards Coulthard, who sets it down and sends it back towards Brown. Inside towards King. Cross will come in. Scott gets up there and nods it wide of the target. Stockton Town fans getting behind their side, trying to push them on for a winner here. Just feel like they need a winner in this game to just get the season up and running, get some confidence into the side, and feel vindicated by the performances they've put in so far over the first 3 games of the season. So he is. Brown with the throw in, sends it down the line for Nubile. Comes for Scott, and Painter is poleaxed just outside the box there to the right side. Edwards came in with just steamed into him. And Stockton have a promising free kick just to the right of the box, right on the corner. Watts with this one. It'll be right-footed. Just to clip it in there. Like Savadi, he'll try and get his head on this one. Got a bit of height in that box, Stockton. Inside the 6-yard box goes. Painter comes in there and getting his head on it and sending it over the bar was Nubile. And just putting his hands on his face. He just knows he maybe could have done a little bit better there. Didn't get the best connection on the ball. Simply just got his head onto it. Just wondering whether Michael Dunwell could turn to his bench. Maybe Sweet. You've got Thompson still there. Both who could maybe change the game if they were to come on. Up the field there by Porter. Stockton have it back in their back line now though. Sent forward by Coulthard. Headed on by Scott. Comes back to Scott though. Scott trying to keep hold of the ball. Payne again his foot in there. Here's Haywood. Calmly sends it to the left side with Bickerton, who launches it and gives it away to Baggs, who can restart for Stockton here. Baggs now for Coulthard. Here's Brown back towards Coulthard. Goes back towards Harker. And now here's Coulthard again. Coulthard carries it. Coulthard clips it forward. Headed away by Bickerton. Hurst now hooks it forward, headed forward by Coulthard on halfway. King couldn't get past Paul Reeves there. Campbell trying to turn with it and wins himself a free kick inside the centre circle. And a few groans from the Stockton Town fans as the referee whistled that way. Any updates to any score lines?
In case you hadn't already announced that Middlesbrough found an equaliser against Lincoln City through Will Lancashire. And in the NPL, Alfreton have extended their lead over Avro to 3-0. Bury have got an opener against Warrington Rylands, so they're really setting down their intent early on, Bury. Warrington Town have took the lead against Cleethorpes Town. Whitby Town 2-0 up against Ilkeston today.
Wow.
2 goals from Joey Feuty there. And more similar, still a lot of goalless. Quorn and Redcar, 2 of the new teams into this division. 0-0 down in Leicestershire, I believe, isn't it, Quorn?
It is, yes.
So that's a long trip for Redcar, and 0-0 there at the minute.
Claims of handball there, unfounded from the referee. Oh, that's a loose ball. King trying to find Brown there, but Stockton have sent that back forward. Scott's on his bike trying to get it. Oh, he just couldn't get there. Coulthard's down on his knees. Was he caught in the aftermath? Shouts of off from the Stockton Town fans. Do you see what happened there? I think Coulthard's been caught when he's just sent the ball forward into the channel for Scott to chase. He's been caught late and well, he's not getting up here. The referee's just sending the players away. And the red card is out for Alex Hurst. The substitute is off and Leek Town are down to 10 men. Hurst was late with his challenge. He caught Coulthard, and Stockton are going to be playing against 10 men for the remainder of this game, for the remaining 20 minutes. Plus stoppage time. What a cameo from Alex Hurst. Maybe had 1 or 2 touches of the ball, and his last action is a foul on Coulthard, who normally gets up from anything. I mean, he has in the end here, but he was on the floor for a few minutes there. Stockton really need a push. Harker with the free kick, just inside his own half, sends it towards the left side, headed away there by Hockenhull. Birtles will take this down, plays it back towards Baggs. Baggs plays it back into the centre circle with Coulthard. Coulthard sends it up towards the box. Watts trying to get himself in there, the ball runs through for Vizza.
Come on, Galley.
And Gallagher and Stephen Thompson set to come onto the pitch for Stockton. Campbell takes it down and sends it towards the goal and well over the bar. Ambitious there from Campbell. Goal kick for Stockton. And the substitutions will be made by the anchors. And Baggs has came off and King. And in their place are the 2 men we've just mentioned, Stephen Thompson and Owen Gallagher. And on comes Gallagher for his first appearance of the season. So for light change, Baggs and Gallagher. They've got a more advanced midfielder with
number 16, Owen Gallagher. Number 14, Stephen Thompson, in place of number 4, Lewis King, and number 3, Joshua Baggs.
Got the more advanced midfielder in Stephen Thompson on for King. Put forward by Coulthard. Headed into the air. Just seen somebody gesture with an elbow. That was an elbow from Hurst there on Coulthard. Coulthard punts it high into the air, drops back and comes for Coulthard again, who just launches it up towards Watts. Left side, trying to take control. Sends it back and couldn't get it back to Gallagher before a Leek Town foot came in. Watts with the throw in. Gets it to Thompson. Here's Gallagher now. Gallagher on for Watts. Back towards Gallagher. Watts will go inside. Gallagher trying to go towards the byline. Tackle came in from Buckley. Possession retained by Gallagher. Sent towards the box. Hooked away there by Porter. Now he is Brown on halfway. Brown will send this towards the box. Comes in there. Headed on by Thompson. Trying to hold it. But his touch was a bit too heavy. There'll be a goal kick for Leek, who you can imagine will sit in for the rest of the game now. Trying to find a route to a point. The odds are difficult for them, with Stockton having the man advantage. Michael Sweet is going to come on as well. Just readying himself. Leighton Watts is going to come off.
No,
For them, sorry. Thank goodness, I was worried. Hayden Campbell is coming off for Leek. Lucas Weir, the son of David Weir, the former Everton defender, is coming on. And Michael Swain has come on for Frank Nubler.
Number 11, Hayden Campbell. Number 16, Lucas Ware. And substitution for Stockton Town person, number 9, Frank Nubler.
12.
Is
Sweet.
number 12, Michael Sweet.
Gallagher carrying it. Rolls it for Brown now. Right side. Inside towards Birtles. Back towards Coulthard now on halfway. Coulthard comes forward with it. Finds Brown. Little flick inside towards Scott. Headed out by Bickerton. Scott wins it again there. And now Weir trying to get it away for Leek. Sends it into the channel for Panther. Getting back well and sending out of play was Birtles. Throwing for Leek Town. Left side. Around about midway inside the Stockton half of the field. Here's Bickerton with the throw-in. Headed away. Away by Painter. Headed back in. Birtles takes control. Sends it forward towards Thompson. Tried to lay it off for Scott. Now Panther. Just inside the Stockton half. Lays it back towards Bickerton. Clips it forward for Porter. Painter's going to try and see this one away. He's been fouled. It could be a free kick for Stockton. In the right back spot.
What we were saying earlier, that game between the newcomers, Quorn and Redcar, there's been a goal, and it's the home side that's got it. Quorn lead over Redcar Athletic, 1-0.
We like to see that. Given away to Buckley now. But he gives it back towards Birtles, who sends it into a melee of bodies. Panther sends it back. Now the loose ball's picked up by Painter. And Leek, Panther and Nicholson were kind of getting caught up between each other now. So throw in to Leek in a right back spot. Can Stockton just craft an opportunity to get themselves back into the game? Paul Rooney's going to be coming on for his debut.
Substitution in the 77th minute. Replacing number 8, Cameron Painter. Number 17, Paul Rooney.
Paul Rooney on for his debut. And I had a conversation with Paul. I had a Tuesday night's game against Ashton. That was released for today's matchday programme. But the extended chat will be on the Anchors TV YouTube channel on Monday. So look ahead for that. Good 15-minute chat with Paul, a really interesting character. He's had quite an interesting career today. I think he's probably one of the most widespread careers outside of Ryan Barrett. played football in Ireland. He's played in the south. Panther just went to ground there and clutching his face. Brown will put the cross in for Stockton. Over the heads. Away by Buckley. It's going to be a throw into Stockton, left side. Got about 13 minutes left, 12, 13 minutes left of regulation. Low ball by Gallagher is poor. Cleared away by the Leek defence. Coulthard just watching it bounce. Getting it caught up. Weir tried to get away, but can only send the ball towards Brown now. Brown plays it down the line for Scott. Scott holding up here. Birtles clips it forward for Sweet to chase. Bickerton held him off well, and well, sometimes the case is with when teams get reduced to 10 men, sometimes they find it a bit easier, and I think that's the case with Leek at the moment.
It is very defensive football, as you'd sort of expect from a team with 10, but they are defending much better since the red card than they were sort of first half as a whole.
Here's Brown on the right side, space to work into, space to cross from deep, which he does. Headed away by Edwards, comes out to Rooney now. Tried to lay it off. Header away from Edwards again there, comes back to Rooney. Rooney holding off defenders. Finds Thompson, short. Oh, it's off the bar. Drops down, Sweet sends it across, and it's gone out of play. Tomo unleashed one there, and it smacks off the top of the crossbar and just goes out before Sweet can send it back across for another opportunity for Stockton. We're still at 1-1. And he's serenaded by the shed, Thompson. Only 2 goals last season. I want to see a little bit of an improvement on that for Thompson this season. A lot of cameos though from the bench. And we obviously got that beauty at Cleethorpes almost a year ago now. Here's Rooney inside the centre circle. Trying to find an option. Gives it to Brown, right side, who will stride forward with it. Low cross comes in, stooping header away. Reaches Scott on the edge, headed away further. Birtles heads it forward. Brown will take it down now. Wants to give it to Birtles. Birtles for Watt. Sends it to Brown. Cross comes in, nodded away. There's Gallagher trying to get there, and a high foot. And a free kick for Leek Town. Well, that would have been spectacular. Gallagher coming on to that at the back post and just volleying it in. It was a long way from that, but that's what was in mind there. We've got about just under 10 minutes remaining plus stoppage time. Another reasonable performance from Stockton, but if it ends 1-1, how would you assess today's game?
You have to see it as a disappointing result as a whole if it does end 1-0, especially with, Leek down to 10 men for 20-25 minutes. So Stockton still pushing and still going to give that a go. You can only really see one winner, but with how the season started.
Well, how many times we just like one chance for the other side. Sweet now trying to get there ahead of Bickerton. He's going to settle for the corner. Right side, it'll be Watts to send this one in. Watts from the right side. Addy putting his hand up towards that back post. Scott on the goalkeeper. Ball comes in towards the box, headed away by the Leek defence, headed back in by Birtles. And the flag has gone for a Leek Town free kick with a defender down in the box, and they'll just do that sort of thing. They'll just send themselves down in the box, trying to take the pressure off. They'll be happy with a point here. That'll be a point at FC United and then a point at Stockton. That's 2 harder away games ticked off there with points on the board, so can't really argue against it. Can't blame them. Down to 10 men after Alex Hurst's red card. Up the field. There is Nicholson who gets there. Paul Rooney is fouled. Tripped down. Rooney restarts and gives it to Brown, who carries it into the Leek half of the field. Brown has his foot on the ball for Thompson now, who will send it further on towards Brown. Thompson wants it back, but Brown will go inside. Birtles now has it. Here's Rooney. Back towards Birtles. Sends it back towards half with Coulthard. Now here's Birtles. Inside towards Rooney for Watts. Touches it back towards Rooney. Clips it up towards Thompson at the byline. Nods it beyond his man Bickerton. Puts it across and Edwards turns it away. Dropping down on the edge of the box here. Bickerton will send it away for Leek. Comes back towards Coulthard, who heads it forward. Loose header. It's picked up by Weir. Here's Panther on halfway. Trying to get beyond Coulthard. Coulthard trying to push him off the ball. Rooney got there and was fouled. Twice, Rooney says. And he's been fouled by the same man. And referee's being nitpicky. Sending him maybe back a yard or so to retake. Plays it towards Brown now. Brown with the cross from deep. Headed away. Leek Town defence are just eating them all day. It's gone through the legs of Gallagher. Here's Panther right side. Sends it back towards Buckley. Puts it forward. Stockton defence have it back now with Rooney. Just carrying the ball. Rooney will send it towards Watts. Haywood heads it away. Scott's there. Here's Watts right side. Watts on for Thompson. Bickerton was there. Watts got his body in front of him. Away by Porter. Brown now carries it. Cross comes in. Headed away again there by Haywood. Rooney tried to clip it out towards the left. Headed away by Leek again. Stockton need to find some other ways to ask some questions of this Leek defence. Now here's Nicholson left side. Cross will come in. Again cleared away on the edge of the box. Comes back towards Coulthard. Plays it out for Brown now. Brown sends it towards Thompson. Brown's going beyond him. Clipping by Thompson. No one was there to attack it. Comes across to Gallagher. Trying to get to the byline. Cross will come in. Headed away. Drops back for Birtles. Heads it back towards Rooney. Rooney plays it back towards Coulthard. Now here's Rooney. Towards the left side. Now here's Gallagher. Sends it in there. Scott turns it back towards Watts. Awkward shot from Watts, goes wide of the target. And it'll be a goal kick for Leek Town. Was that a sponsors man of the match?
Yeah, that's right.
Substitution for Leek, I think. Panther's gone off and on has come is it Will Jenkinson, who's come on for Leek there. The man hasn't turned round yet. It's Zach Emerson, the number 17.
Substitution for Leek Town, replacing number 9.
Alex Panther.
Alex Panther.
Is 17.
Zach Emerson.
Zach Emerson, yes.
And today's man of the match for Stockton Town is number 6, Tom Coulthard.
Carrying it forward is Gallagher. Puts it into the channel for Scott, and the flag has gone up. So we've got 4 minutes left of this game. How does Stockton find a winner here? Because Leek Town seem to have an answer for every kind of ball they're playing into the box.
I think the best opportunity we've seen was the byline from Tomo.
Yeah.
Good defending. It really does just seem like they do have that answer. Difficult to see what Stockton can do differently, as opposed to just being a bit less direct maybe, but they're fighting. There's still time.
Yep, still, 3 minutes plus stoppage time to go Hopefully there's a healthy amount of stoppage time in the game remaining. Gallagher now has it left side. Carries it forward. He's going to play it in towards Scott. Giving away to Buckley though. Down the field by Buckley and out of play. For a Stockton Town throw-in. Plays it back towards Harker. Harker carries it out. Puts it forward. Looking towards Thompson. Beaten to the header by Bickerton. Who gets it back now. Left side, just inside the Leek half still. Well blocked by Thompson there, and he just can't get the ball back from Sweet there. Thrown down by Bickerton there, put back into the Leek Town half, headed away by Ollie Haywood. Comes for Weir now. Ball sent forward by the link midfield, goes out of play. Stockton Town throw in, right back spot. Brown sends it back towards Harker. Harker gets it to Rooney. He brings it into the Leek half of the field. Ball inside towards Thompson. Clips it towards the right side with Brown. Ball inside towards Birtles. Birtles sends it back towards Rooney, and a communication between Rooney and Nicholson. Nicholson had to go back into his own half to retrieve that one. Coulthard now. Goes back towards Harker. Goes to the left side with Nicholson, inside towards Rooney. Rooney sends it to the right with Brown. Brown inside towards Thompson. Thompson inside towards Birtles. Lays it off for Thompson again. Inside, Sweets in the box. Shot is well blocked at the angle. That's gone out for a corner to Stockton from the right side. They managed to work themselves in towards the box there, and Sweet had a shooting opportunity which he took, and just last ditch defending from Leek Town there. We're into stoppage time. Haven't seen how much has been added at the end of this half. Stockton needs something to happen now from this corner from the right side with Leighton Watts on it. Watts sends it in. Nicholson's there. It's just over the bar. And that was possibly the chance. There might be some more, but that could be the chance. Away by Vizzer. Headed away. Birtle sends it forward. Watts heads it on. Comes for Sweet, lays it back towards Thompson. Thompson now for Sweet, right side. Can he keep it in? He does. Sends it back towards Thompson. Oh, it's a poor ball by Thompson. Rooney. Brown now. Lets it set down, and Brown will cross it in. Comes back towards Nicholson, who sends it to Gallagher. Back towards Nicholson. Nicholson puts it in there, and Vizzer can claim. Down low. Away by Vizzer up the field. There is Coulthard. Heads it forward. No indication of how long was added in the game. It's been given away in the Stockton half here. Clipped forward towards Weir. Headed away by Coulthard. It's dropped out of play for a Leek Town throw in just beyond their dugout on the right side. Thrown forward. Headed away. Headed on further by Gallagher. Rooney sends it high into the air towards the Leek Town half the field. Haywood has just got his head onto everything. And there he was again. Leek have an opportunity from range here. Weir trying to work himself into a shooting opportunity. Lays it off for Porter, the man who got the goal in the first half. Here's Emerson right side, trying to carry it into the Stockton Town box. Buckley sends a cross in. It's beaten everyone. Stockton can get this away with Aaron Brown. Sends it up the field for Scott. Touch was a bit heavy. Haywood has it back for Leek. Plays it forward towards Weir. Laid back towards Bickerton now. Ball inside towards Emerson, who send it on further, and it's out for a Stockton Town goal kick. We've played over 3 minutes of stoppage time at the end of this game. Stockton Town 1, Leek Town 1. Stockton Town be disappointed not to come away with 3 points from this one, with Leek Town down to 10 men for so much of the second half. Nicholson urged to launch it up the field. Gallagher now left side. Sends it forward. The offside flag will be up against Scott. Oh, well, it is heading towards a frustrating draw for Stockton. Be off the mark in terms of points, but just still waiting that first win.
Yeah, I just don't feel like frustrating is the right word there.
You want a harder word than that, or?
I think, in a way, it's another fair result. It's not like there's been an awful amount of clear-cut opportunities.
I think we've done enough, and there's full time anyway. Stockton Town 1, Leek Town 1. It's a good point for Leek. You could tell that by the reaction of their officials or fans just in front of us there at that full-time whistle. But Stockton now head to Gainsborough Tuesday night, searching for 3 points. Their first of the season. We'll have some reaction from Michael Dunwell later on this evening. Thank you for joining us on Anchors Radio /TV again this afternoon, and I will see you Tuesday night for the game against Gainsborough Trinity. See you then.
All the best to our visitors today, and have a safe trip home.
See you Tuesday.